Woo, I know I'm late with this full moon in Virgo, but I've been doing a little bit of living, so therefore, it just had to wait until my spirit was ready to bring forth the energy. But I knew I had to do it before the new moon as well. So, hope everybody's doing well. Let's get started because it's going to be quick. The full moon in Virgo talks about how good enough you are. So apparently we've been having some thoughts about the fact that we may not be good enough. We may not be worthy. Um, or maybe we're being too humble, right? And we need to look within ourselves and find a balance between what we think we should be doing and what we really should be doing, right? So I'm going to leave that at there, but I will say this. The attunement to this moon is to find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else, right? I guess we've been second guessing ourselves a lot, but not realizing some things got to go and some things we must keep or gain, right? So let's look into that. The Energy Oracle asked me to pull 3 cards this time. And the first one came out, of course, is the Temple Path. This one is about your spiritual purpose and support, okay? That means that you are reaching some type of evolution in your spirituality and you're being led to follow your path, to follow your destiny, right? That's what it says. The orbs of light are leading you towards this path. Um, all of the things that we're going through right now are a part of our soul's journey, or our destiny. And sometimes they might feel a little difficult, right? But with this grounding energy, I would say, like this card is suggesting, go out in nature, walk a path, right? Listen to the voices deep within yourself, and make a decision about your life. Okay. Um, Sometimes we'll have things that are priorities in our life, and sometimes we'll have things that are not so prioritized. But if you can find a balance in between that, and this is how you can do it, you can walk this spiritual path of energy. This is the energy that's coming through now. So, if you notice, when you walk out in nature, you get inspiration, you gain wisdom, you gain understanding, you gain peace and calmness. So this is a good time to do that, especially with spring coming in, right? So then the second energy card that came out was second chakra archangel Ariel. And I thought this was so interesting because it speaks to our sacral energies, our creative energies, right? Our emotional energies, our joyful energies. It's about intimacy and creativity, right? So use this bright orange energy to promote inspired creativity and greater comfort with your intimacy, right? Um, Take time to explore yourself, okay? Nurture yourself. Eat good foods. Eat good orange radiant foods like oranges that bring you joy, carrots that help improve your eyesight and give you great vitamin. What is it? Vitamin A, beta carotene. Um, Look to things like that. Wear orange, right? Be orange. Look to the sun. Sit in the sun and let the sun bathe you in its orange rays. Okay? So this is a good card for remembering that this angel is with you whenever you need a moment to reflect, whenever you need a moment to move and flow freely and allow those energies to flow freely within you. All right, then we had the thinking woman. And I said, wow, like, Spirit, are you just talking to me or everybody else? Because this is everything I've been doing. Like, it says female of wisdom and understanding, right? That's the thinking woman. She's got the book in her hand. She's got these beautiful butterflies floating around her. She's got scrolls there. So she's studying and she's thinking. And if you notice, we had 2 cards that had staircases that lead you to a higher understanding or a higher purpose, right? So that's what this energy is all about right now, leading us to a higher purpose, a higher spirituality, um, leading us to understand more things in life and how to accept more things in life more than anything, because we already know. And you can't unlearn what you know. You can only move forward and learn more. So maybe look for a female in your life who will bring you some education or point you in the right direction or in a new direction that you should be going. So I love this card that came out. The goddesses popped out, and this is Goddess Kali. I love her because she talks about endings and beginnings. She talks about shadows, and she talks about being in the light. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Okay? I'm going to read her message to you. I sing praises to those whose hearts accept the universal order, which only appears to be chaotic and ever changing. In actuality, everything is designed down to the smallest detail to be in perfect operation. The dance of the universe is a happy one, with energy swirling and twirling in a never ending celebration of life itself. Join this dance, dear one, and enjoy the remarkable journey of the weavings of the story of your life. Do not fear what appears to be a change or a loss. We talked about that, right? You are good enough, okay? It's only the transitioning orbit of energy interplaying with you and your loved ones. Embrace it as evidence that you are alive. Embrace your deepest emotions as a signal of your true human essence. So that's Kali's message to us. Endings and beginnings. The old must be released so that the new can enter. Call of the Muse came out. This is the overall energy of this reading. And I love this because look at her wings. Look how she's just beautifully, creatively creating magic all around her. Same thing with the second archangel, Ariel. The concepts are creative expression, being in the flow of creativity, tuning into inspiration, allowing creativity without being self-conscious, writing and journaling as a means of connection. So when you feel the call of this muse, you are the creator of your reality. You are the artist in this divine portrait of your life, right? This painting of your life. And, you know, your ego and self-identification are ironically the most unnecessary parts of the equation. This is something intuitive that you feel deep within yourself and you move with it. As you can see, the card is number 31, right? So this is about 4, foundation. 3 plus 1 is 4. Inspiration, foundation, becoming the muse in your life, right? Becoming the creator, the co-creator. Which is about co-creation, right? In your life. But in order to do that, you got to let go of some things and bring some things into balance. And that's all this energy is asking you to do right now for the full moon in Virgo. And the best thing to do, especially with a full moon in Virgo, is to get grounded, right? Get grounded. So the Saturday cards that came out was connect with crystals. This is a self-care card, and it came out to connect with crystals, and that's all about grounding because crystals are living, they're sentient beings. That means that they are alive, and they come with a bunch of wisdom and light, right? The temple path and the thinking woman. Okay, so if you can sit quietly, maybe with some citrine. Okay, it says also the blue crystals like kyanite, or you got sodalite, so maybe some blue crystals, okay, or some rose quartz for the heart, okay, and you can sit with that and hold them in your palms. They say the left hand while meditating because I guess that's connected to the heart, right? And feel into the energy of the crystals and pay attention to what thoughts and feelings and visions that come to mind for you. So I'm going to put all this these directions, or affirmations down in the description below. So next, the self-love Saturday card was practice patience. Conditions outside of us determine the best time to move forward. They sometimes determine the best time to move forward, but wait and work on something else until these conditions change. So this is about patience, being patient and moving slow, just like a Virgo, moving slow on that path to re-enlightenment into spirituality. And I'll drop the description of this in the description below so that you will be able to read more about it, because I'm really running out of time and I want to make sure that you are able to since the full moon of Virgo has passed. Actually, the moon is waning right now and it's so beautiful and bright in the sky. So but I love this. I love the artwork of this card, how everything seems to flow, which is what Spirit is asking us to do right now. Flow. Go with the flow. Okay. So, and then co-create with that. So our moon magic card affirmation is, and we're right here now, Wayne and Gibby is 6. I gather more wisdom each day. So this whole reading is about creativity, wisdom, okay? The flow of wisdom, the flow of creativity, moving forward with that energy, but grounding yourself in it so that you can move forward in that energy. That's why I love connecting with the crystals, okay? So I gather more wisdom each day. I gather more wisdom each day. And then our happy light being manifestation abundance card came out to be Ganesh. I accept Lord Ganesh's blessing and open up to the gifts of his abundance. Right? And this is very interesting because I think after you use your creativity, after you walk this path, after you ground in nature and sit with this energy and move slow with patience so that you can gather all the jewels and seeds that you need to plant for this wonderful spring that's coming upon us in a few days, actually, in another week. So with that, you can plant these seeds in the light of the full moon in Virgo this time, or prepare yourself to plant the seeds in the new moon that is upcoming. And I believe it's Libra, if I'm not mistaken. So this is really all about balance again. And then accept the gifts of abundance that come from that, right? So I know this was a really quick read, but I'm running out of space in my in my phone. I celebrated the fish, 2 fish for Pisces. It's funny how they're asking us in the full moon to ground in nature and to ground ourselves in this earthy type of energy. But it's a water, but we're in Pisces, right? It's a water energy right now. So it's just funny how, when I think of water and earth, I think of mud, right? And water and earth makes mud, and that's where the lotus actually blooms. That's where the lotus blossoms, in mud. So, maybe go out and do some gardening. That would ground you because you're using the aspects of water and you're using earth at the same time. So, and this is my, tilt the camera up a little bit. See my plants? I've been messing with them. I've been playing with my plants, trying to get them to grow and replanting and seeding. And so, it's a good time to do that with the spring coming upon us. So I would take time to do that. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you. I love you so much. I hope that you enjoy the rest of this wonderful full moon in Virgo energy, and plant some seeds. Take time to do what makes your soul happy, always. Right? Always take time to do what makes your soul happy. You can't do what makes other people. You can't take what other people do to make you happy. You have to take time to make your own soul happy by doing what you love and creating what you love, right? Okay, so I think that's it for now. I love you all. I'll be back in the new moon phase, of course. Check out my website, www.hapilightbeing.com. This is it here, to order your manifestation affirmation cards to manifest some abundance in your life, because it is our birthright. We all have a right to it, and don't let nobody tell you nothing different. Yes, that's it. Okay. Be happy, be light, be loved. Namaste Necilia.